And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is you need to start taking action, which means you need to start making moves to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be. If you don't make moves, you won't achieve nothing. Stop waiting for people to come and save you. Stop waiting for people to come and help you, because no one is going to come and help you if you look like you don't know what's going on, or if you look like you don't know what you're doing, especially if they're jealous of you and they know that you got the potential to do it and they don't want to make it happen. They won't come and help you. Stop worrying about what everybody else has to say. Stop worrying about all those negativity. Start taking action. Whatever it is that you truly desire, whatever it is that you keep dreaming about, whatever it is that you think you can do, whatever it is that you think you want to pursue, whatever it is that you think you like doing, you need to start taking actions to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be. Because the only person that can put you exactly where you want to go is yourself. Like, some people will be willing to help you depending on if you know what you're doing, or if it's beneficial to them, or if they're in the same area. Like, the longer you sit down, the longer you get nowhere and the more time go by. Stop waiting for people to come and save you. Stop waiting for people to come and help you. Today's the day that you need to get up and start making moves to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be, because you will never get there. Stop waiting for the perfect time. If you're waiting for a perfect time to start, you'll never start. If you're waiting on you to have certain stuff or have certain assets, you'll never get there. Stop worrying about what you don't have. Focus more on what you have, or what you got, I should say, and find different ways in order for you to go forward. Because people spend a lot of time worrying about what they don't have, what they could do, what they think they can make happen, who believe in them. No one is going to believe in you until you start making moves and start wielding your thoughts to reality. Like, you can sit down and you can brainstorm a lot of stuff, and then you may think that you can make it possible. You may say it to a couple people, but they're not going to truly believe in you 100% unless they see that you start making moves in order to get there. You need to start taking action. Stop waiting for people to come and hold your hand and say, okay, let's all sit down and start. Because you know what? The moment you start getting serious with your life, all those distraction people, they're going to fall off. All those people that when you brought up ideas and they were there, all of those people that are unnecessary, not a part of what you're doing here, they're going to fall off. Because eventually, people that think they're not needed, they will eventually leave you alone. Start taking action. There's a reason why you think you can do something, and there's a reason why you keep dreaming about stuff. There's a reason why you keep thinking about stuff. There's a reason why you think it's possible that you could do it. There's a reason why. But if you're sitting down and waiting for everybody else's validation, you'll get absolutely nowhere. Now is the time you need to start making moves, because if you're worrying about the start, then you'll never reach the finish line. All it takes is baby steps. And I've said it in most of my motivational videos, is if you're interested in something, you'll figure out how to move forward. The only thing is, it's like walking up the stairs, one step at a time. But unfortunately, a lot of people spend more time worrying about what everybody else may say and what everybody else may do. But let me tell you something, my friend. What everybody else is saying about you, it doesn't define who you are. If you think that you have the unique potential to do something or make something happen or be an asset to the world, don't worry about who believe in you or who don't believe in you, because it's only when they start seeing stuff, only when they start hearing people talking about you, that's when they will truly believe. Especially people that know you personally, they may not want to believe in you 100%, because some people will rather keep you down on the same level with them. You need to start making moves to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be. I don't care what it is. It could be a regular job. It could be that you don't know what it is that you don't know what your purpose is, or you don't know what your destiny is, or you don't know what you need to be doing. But it could be any small step, because the more the more you keep moving forward, is the more ideas you'll get, the more creativity you'll get. Start taking action. That's it. Because if you don't start making moves, you'll get absolutely nowhere. Trust me. I've seen people sit down and they brainstorm about things, and a lot of time go by and they're still sitting down in the same spot. You want to know why? Because they're waiting on everybody else to believe in them. They are waiting for everybody else to say, oh, you can do it. But that's not how it works. People only support and assist those that look like they know exactly what they're doing. Because it's like walking, it's like blindly walking. If you don't know where you're going, then why you're going to walk? No one is going to get up and say, okay, that person look like they need help. They're trying to figure stuff out, but let me go see if I can help them figure stuff out. No one is going to do that. And if you notice, people are not say attracted, but people are friends with those that are doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So if you're working on yourself, eventually you'll find people that are doing the same thing. If you're making moves in a certain area, then you'll find people that are making moves also in the same area. If you haven't found those people yet, that's probably because you're in the process of going, because this world is, we live in a funny world. You know, if you're making moves in a certain area, you'll be isolated for a while because you have to grow in order to meet those people around you. That's why most times when you start working on yourself, when you start making moves to better yourself, you start noticing people that were, maybe they were there the whole time, but you never noticed them because you weren't working on yourself. You weren't in a mature state of mind. You need to start making moves because, trust me, no one is going to put you nowhere. Like, people will only help you so much, but you have to do it 100% because helping someone is like, people view helping as, say, 50% of something. So you can't sit down doing absolutely nothing with yourself and you expect, oh, someone is going to come and someone's going to lift me up and someone is going to put me there. No, that's not how it works. Because right there, a person may say, well, that person looked like a dead weight. I'm not going to go get up and I'm not going to go work a regular job to take care of this person because of whatnot. No, you need to start taking action for yourself, because let me tell you something. Every move you make determines your future tomorrow. If you sit down in one spot, you'll get absolutely nowhere. Don't worry about if it's hard, if it's complicated. All that mental energy you're wasting on, say, unfortunate friends or going all over the place. You need to sit down and look deep within yourself, figure out who you are, what you're passionate about, what you need to do, and start making moves to put yourself exactly where you see yourself. Why you think you keep seeing yourself in a certain area? Why you think you can be doing so much better than where you are? And let me tell you something. It doesn't really matter where you are in life now. There's always one step above exactly where you are. Always. The moment you feel like you hit the ceiling and then you break through the ceiling, then you're now on another level. But the level that you're at, the new level, is like on a floor, and then the ceiling is above again. It's like going up. So you break through the ceiling. Every ceiling, when you break through the ceiling, that's now a floor, because that's how it works. That's life, and that's just how it is. You need to start making moves. Take action. Whatever it is that you truly desire, you need to start doing it, because trust me, the longer you wait is the more time go by and the harder things will be. Like, if you make a move today, it makes tomorrow easier. Every move you make today makes tomorrow easier. But if you make today easier, tomorrow will be harder. I don't know if you guys are still following. Let me say it one more time. Every productive move you make today makes tomorrow easier. If you find every possible way to make today easier for yourself, tomorrow will be harder. If you're trying to escape or run away from who you are or your destiny, all you're doing is like blindly walking. You need to start taking action. Stop worrying about, I feel like 100, not say 100%, but I would say at least 75% of people that are so scared to better themselves and start to move forward in life, they spend so much time worrying about what everybody else may say, what everybody else may think. But in reality, people that say stuff about you and people that think stuff about you. You have to be doing something productive in order for them to say stuff about you or think a certain way about you. So if you're sitting down and you're saying, oh, I want to go do this, but I don't want that person to say that, it doesn't really matter what they're saying. Bro, what people say about you, it doesn't define you. People may sit down and think, oh, that person think they're better than me, or that person think this, or that person think that. You probably don't think it. You're probably just working on yourself for yourself. You know what I mean? It's like if you're in the gym, or you're a naturally attractive female, or any little thing. And some people may say, well, who are you trying to impress? Sometimes you're not trying to impress nobody. You want to be comfortable within your own skin. It's the same concept. Or if you're a person that you're always, if you're a girl and you're always dressing up, you're always taking pictures of yourself and you always post it on your story, your social media story. Then you may have some people, oh, why are you always doing this? Are you seeing someone? No. Then what, are you trying to get attention? No. Then what are you doing? Some people rather look a certain way just for themselves. You know, like I'm a guy, if I'm in the gym, I'm not going to the gym to impress nobody. I like exercising. I like to be there. You know what I mean? So it's not saying I'm going there in order to impress nobody. Like, you got to be in a different state of mind in order to, say, acknowledge these type of stuff about yourself. Because every move you make is for yourself. Or maybe it is that some people may need a driving force. You know what I mean? But you have to be your own driving force. You have to be able to pull yourself up with your own strength. Because no one is going to help you. Trust me, no one is going to come and save you. Like, bro, everybody can see exactly where you are. And everybody can see where you're at. And everybody can see the strength that you lack. And everybody can see just basically everything about you. But I don't know, you got some people that bring themselves way less than what they should be, all because they're hoping somebody else will acknowledge them and say, oh, that person is doing this. Oh, let me go help that person. No, everybody see you. But some people is not going to go take the risk to say, you know what? Let me go help this person because that person got a unique potential. No, that's not how it works. You have to start taking action. If you focus more on where you are, or if you focus more on what you don't have, that will prevent you from moving forward. It doesn't really matter what you don't have. Because you need to appreciate what you have now in order so you can move forward. That's life, and that's just the way how it is. Like, a lot of people spend way too much time worrying about what they don't have. Not knowing that the longer you sit down and worry about what you don't have, is the more time go by and the longer you sit down in the same spot. That's like sitting down and saying, oh, I want to buy a house, but I don't have the down payment saved in my account, and I don't have a job, but I want a house. Then if you don't got a job, how are you going to save up the down payment in order for you to be eligible to buy a house? Understand? So you have to start taking action. Stop worrying about who's saying this and who's saying that. Like, bro, people will say stuff regardless. It all depends on what you listen to what they're saying. Because people talk about greatness. People talk about what you're doing, what you're aiming for. And then they may talk down on you just a little bit. When people talk down on you when you're doing something productive, that's them trying to get to you in order to keep you down with them. Because notice, someone that's making moves and putting themselves on higher heights, they have no time to sit down and criticize what somebody else is doing that are trying. Because everyone can see that you're trying. But you have to be, say, strongly self-motivated in order to keep going. Like, this world, like, I've noticed that a lot of people spend too much time being afraid of what everybody else may say. Oh, I just want everybody to believe in me. No. That's not how it works, my friend. In order for them to truly believe in you, they have to, you have to make it happen. They have to see the progress. That's life, and that's just how it is. No one is gonna believe in you. No one. Because what? To them, it's like all talk. It's like you're bluffing. So it's like you get up and you say, you know what? I feel like I could do this, and I think I could do this, and I think I could do that. They may sit down and they may say, oh, okay. But why aren't you making the moves to get there? They may say, oh, if you, to themselves, they may say, oh, if you want me to believe in you and you want me to assist you, I don't see you doing nothing in order for me to feel like you can make it happen. Because not a lot of people are going to sit down and waste their time with you. You have to start making move, put yourself in certain area. It doesn't really matter what it is. It could be anything. But you need to take action in order to make yourself better than how you are. It depends on how you see yourself. And always remember, people will never see you the same way how you see yourself. If you have big dreams, no one is going to see your dreams the way how you see it. Because people see you based off how you present yourself forward. How you see yourself, no one is going to see you the same way. Because you may see yourself in a certain way. Because you may think that, oh, I have the potential to do this. So you may see yourself up here. But when you bring yourself forward, people see you right here. And they may think, oh, this person is overrated because this person think they're up here, but they're here. Remember, they don't know your mindset. They don't know your thoughts. They can't understand your desire to win until you start making moves. Then they can see it. Then they'll believe it. Because you got those people. I think I've said it one time in one of my motivational videos already. You got some people that in order for them to believe it, they have to see it. So if you're the type of person where you're not taking no action because you don't see it, so you don't believe it, then unfortunately, it'll never happen. Because from what I understand is, you have to believe it in order to see it. That's the type of guy that I am. I believe if you believe in something strongly that you can do, then eventually you'll see a little bit of light. Then you can start. It's like going through a tunnel. If you stand in one spot, you'll never see the little beam of light. But when you keep walking and walking and walking, then eventually you'll see the little beam of light. And the closer you get, the bigger it seems, but it's not getting bigger. You're just getting closer to the end. That's just life, and that's how it is. No one is going to believe because they don't see it. Because, like I said, some people are like that. Because anytime I have conversation with different type of people, I notice that some people don't believe some stuff because they don't see it and they never experience it, so they don't believe in it. And then you got people like me that believe something and then they can see it. Because people like me, or me I should say, I'm the type of person where if I hear somebody say something like they had a life-changing experience or they made a wrong move, I listen to them. Not because it didn't happen to me, meaning it's not possible. But you got some people that think it's not possible because it didn't happen to them. It's like saying, oh, you never own a house, so you don't think you can lose a house. And then somebody that had a house and they lost it, they can tell you, oh, I did this and I did that. That's why I lost the house. But you got some people, oh, I don't believe you can lose a house. Because they never experienced it. So with that being said, it's the same concept. You need to start taking actions to put yourself wherever you see yourself, you have to take action. You have to start making moves to put yourself there. If you're worrying about what everybody else is saying and what everybody else is doing, it will throw you off. Trust me. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. Because if I talk to somebody, they may say, oh, I want to do this, but I don't want that person to say this about me. Or I don't want nobody to say this. I don't want nobody to tell me I'm going to fail. I don't want nobody to say, I want everybody to come and say, oh, I believe in you. But remember, like I said, no one is going to support and help you until they see that you know exactly what you're doing. And if you're the type of person where you strongly believe that you can do it, then what are you waiting for? If you want everyone to believe in you so bad that it keeps you up at night, then you need to start taking actions in order for them to see your vision. Because if you see yourself doing something, there's a reason why you keep thinking about it. So if you start making moves to put yourself exactly where you see yourself, then eventually everyone will see the progress and see that you're doing something. And then they may say, okay, this person is doing this. That's what you call when they jump on your bandwagon. because they see you doing something and they may want to be a part of it because maybe it seemed fun, or they admire it, or they are in the same field. So they work with you for quite some time. That's just how it is. But if you keep waiting, you'll never get nowhere. The longer you sit, remember, we don't control time. That's something we don't control. What we control is getting stuff done at a certain time. If you get up and you're like, okay, I want to go I want to do my grocery shopping at a certain time. And then you get up and then you're like, oh, I don't feel too good, or I'm lazy, I'm not going to do no grocery shopping. Not because you didn't go grocery shopping, meaning the time ain't passing by. No, that's not how life works. Time is still going. And if the next day you repeat the same thing, time is still going. The sun is still shining and the moon is still coming out and all this different type of stuff. The only difference is you didn't achieve the grocery shopping. So it's the same concept with when you're making moves in order for you to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be. If you don't start making the moves, the time is still flowing. Because time flew according. When I was younger, they always have a time. When I was younger, they always have a saying that say, "Time waits for no man," which means whether you're sitting down, or you're making moves, or you got a regular 9-to-5 job, it doesn't really matter what you're doing. Time is still flowing accordingly. The difference is, some people are getting stuff done at a certain time because one day, 24 hours. You know what I mean? So what are you accomplishing within those times? Because no natural human being sleep for 20 hours. Most of us will sleep for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. You know what I mean? So what exactly are you doing why you can't make moves to put yourself forward? You need to start taking action. And this video is mainly for those that think they have a unique potential to be greater than how they really are. Because I noticed that different people watch me, even kids watch me. Different variety of people watch me. But this one is mainly for those that say are trying, or they don't know what to do, or they seem lost, or they don't know what the problem is. They lack the motivation to get up and move forward. I've always said it in all my motivational videos. If you love something and you're interested in something and you're passionate about something, eventually your brain will figure it out. Our brain was designed to do what we love. But if you're the type of person that you're worrying about what everybody else is saying, my friend, I'm afraid, but you will be in the same spot for a long time. Until you stop caring about what everybody else has to say and care more about your moves to put yourself forward, then your life will start to change. If you're afraid of people saying, oh, you're going to fail, because personally, if you ask me, if you're worrying about somebody saying that you might fail, just from you sitting down within the same spot, I think that's confirming that you're failing. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's just how I view it. Because if I say to you, I want to be a full-time content creator, and then you say to me, oh, but I don't think you can do it because you're going to fail. Just from me sitting down, not posting videos online, that's proving the fact that I'm failing. But if I keep posting every day, then eventually I can make it happen. But I think a lot of people view stuff in different ways and different orders. So they think, oh, I don't want to start because somebody say I might fail. But not looking at it as the fact that if you never start, you're confirming that you are already failing before you even started. Because if a person say you can't get this done, and then you didn't get it done, you're confirming that they said you can't get it done. But fortunately, all our mentalities are not the same. And we all have different dreams and we all have different purpose in life. That's something I totally understand. But like I said, these videos are for those people that think they can do so much more than where they are. and you are the one that I'm talking to. Stop worrying about what everybody else is saying. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. If you spend more time caring about what everybody else has to say, you will spend less time making moves. If you spend more time about making moves and proving others wrong, then you will care more about winning instead of caring about what everybody else has to say. It all depends on what you choose to care about, because you can't control what somebody else say and do. What you control is your moves in order to move forward. So you need to start taking action. There's a reason why you see yourself the way how you see yourself. So if you see yourself in a certain way, then you need to start making moves in order to put yourself exactly where you see yourself. You may not be there today, you may not be there tomorrow, you may not be there next week, you may not be there next month, but when you keep working, then they will see the progress. And until then, they will have no choice but to respect you for whatever move that you're making. So my advice to you, start taking action. And let me say this one more time before I close the video. If you start taking action today, it makes tomorrow easier. But if you sit down today and decided that you want today to be easier, it makes tomorrow harder. It's like paying a bill. So the bill is due at a certain time. If you pay it early, then you won't be charged extra. But if you're like, oh, it's due today, I won't pay the bill today, I'll pay the bill tomorrow. Then tomorrow, it will be extra. It will be harder because you're paying more. Because of interest. So start taking action. Start making moves. Stop caring about what everybody else is saying. What they're saying doesn't define you. What defines you is the decision you make to put yourself exactly where you're trying to be. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.